welcome to Week 7 of OHSAA football. Hi, I'm Jacob Williams, and along with my partner, Shaq Montgomery, and all the hard-working resources of Waycross Media, we bring you the call of tonight's affair between the Northwest Knights and the Edgewood Cougars. Now, long days of summer have turned into fall. The shorter days and cooler nights tell us it's time to not only know who you are, but also where you're going to. Now, the Knights, Shaq, know their identity here in Week 7, and it's up to them to see to it that they get what they're hoping for. Shaq, how do you see your alma mater's chances here at the campus of Colerain High School against these Cougars?
Northwest Knights, they got like a fast offense, you know. The Cougars also got a fast offense too, but you know the Northwest Knights is coming here looking for a win. They're coming off a two loss, one to LaSalle and one to Tonawanda. So they come here tonight looking to beat the Cougars tonight.
And it's like they say, you know, you have to beat the teams that you're supposed to beat, and the Cougars fit that plan, you know. So they should win tonight. Now, the Cougars, on the other hand, come into this neutral site, Cardinal Cage, with bad intentions. And like most Cougars these days, they want to dig their claws in on these young Knights and their 14 campaign dreams. Unfortunately, Shaq, the Knights' hunt for October has morphed into a visit to Dick Cheney's hunting lodge. But winning tonight could go a long way to reverse the sting of what's gone on around the table thus far this October. Now, I got to tell you, we're about to have this kick off. Knights about to step off into it, and it's off. Ball's received by about the 18-yard line by the Cougars, and he breaks it straight up the middle. And there's a big scrum there about the 35-yard line where his forward progress will be shut down.
He thought he had a wall there for a second. And then a wall broke down. Northwest tore that wall down, said, no, you're not.
Well, they're going to have to do a lot of that. Before we get too far into this, I just want to tell our audience, our referees tonight, Dave Campbell is the referee. The umpire is Jason Harden. Chris Estes is the linesman. The line judge is Alan Winglenkowski. And we'll give you the rest after this play. Back to pass number 2 for the Cougars. He's got a man wide open, and he's connected to number 22. And he's going to be hauled down on the Northwest Knight 15-yard line. Big play to start the game for the Cougars.
Yeah, he slipped out. Nobody didn't see him come out from the backfield. He slipped out of there.
The other official that I didn't mention, the back judge for today's affair is Jared Winglenkowski. So we got Alan and Jared Winglenkowski, and I guess they're related. So the Cougars break the huddle, up on the ball, in the pistol formation. Kicks number 29 in motion, gives inside, straight up the middle is the carry. Knight defenders just got a, gang tackle wrap on him. It's like he's made it to about the 13-yard line, Shaq.
Yes. He powered his way up in there. He's a big old running back, but, he powered his way, so I thought he can bulldoze over some Knights. But
of course, now, didn't you say the Knights have a couple injuries on defense tonight? There?
Yes, they got a couple injuries. Shane Bolton, corner, he's out. Harvey, he's out.
Give to number 43.
Yeah, number 43 is out. Number 6 and 43 is out tonight. They're ready to go. They try to go again. They try to play out the middle again.
Looks like the Cougars come in here, Edgewood, looking to impose their will with their offensive line here early on. Good pass protection. And now just gashing them inside. Man in motion. Turn, fakes to give. He's rolling to his left, throwing his ball. Incomplete. That's number 40, ML3, on the coverage for the Knights defense on that play.
Yes, he was all the wide receivers was covered, all the running backs was covered, tight ends was covered. That's a good defense right there to bring up 4th down.
4th down, and looks like the Cougars are going to go for it. Their young quarterback, Trace Reynolds, 6 foot, 175-pound senior back there. So here they break the huddle.
In a wing T.
Wing T, here we go, man, in motion. Trace rolls to his right on the fake. He throws it. He's got a man, number 21, but he's going to be knocked out of bounds, short of the goal line, but
knocked out at the 2.
So it looks like the Cougars are going to pick up that 1st down. So that'll be bring us to 1st and goal for the Cougars on the 2-yard line. They break the huddle. Trace gives inside. Number 21 busted through there. Touchdown for the Edgewood Cougars to open this game. That's number 21 carrying that ball in there.
He got the ball.
Drake Campbell.
Yes, he got that ball. He's seen open field. He just said, let's go.
As you should do. Get down there in that goal line. There's no need in uncertainty and changing your mind this way and that way. So here the Cougars are lining up for the extra point. Looks like Trace Reynolds will be the holder, and the hold is down, the kick is up, and that kick is good for the Cougars. So here the Cougars come in here, 9:47 left to go in the 1st quarter, and they're leading the Knights 7-0.
Yeah, number 2 almost got in there and got his hands on the ball.
So the Knights, they got socked it to them on this 1st drive. You know, these Cougars come in here, they've
yes.
See on this replay, number 29 in motion. Devon Garrett throwing that ball. This is the deep throw over the middle to number 22 catching that pass, Zach Smith.
He caught it and actually went and carried for more yards what he got. Put his team in a good position.
So back to receive this kickoff for the Knights. Looks like Devin Jackson and Mr. Schnurr. Devin Schnurr. So here we go. Edgewood steps off into this kick. It's a low bouncer. It's picked up. 32-yard line. Number 2, Cortez McGinnis has that ball, and he won't be taken down. They blow the whistle as they force him out of bounds. So it looks like the Knights are going to set up shop on their own, looks like about 38-yard line here.
Yes. They square kick it. They thought that they was not going to run it.
Well, I don't know, but ball I've seen the Knights play, I wouldn't want to just start out and let them have the ball on the 38-yard line. Give them the short field. So here they come with their offense. There's Corey McGinnis, number 3 out there. The Knights sporting their breast cancer awareness uniforms with the socks and cleats, different wraps. So give inside to McGinnis, straight up the middle. He breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to get good yardage down to the Knight 47-yard line.
Yes.
46-yard line.
He grabbed the ball, took it, he had a blocker right in front of him. He took it, just kept on pounding forward, lowered his shoulder, ran over a couple guys, and picked up some yards.
So here's number 12. In the huddle, Brandon Shelton. He's got things spread out now. With Corey McGinnis back there with him. He fakes the give. Now he's rolling to his right, but the Cougar defense is in there on him for the sack. That's number 44 for the Cougars. That's Nathan Bush.
Right there and then, he should have already gave it away. Just gave it to the running back, let him prowl for the first down. Now you coming over the third a 3rd and 8.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with you. They're running the ball. This kind of weather, you might as well keep it on the ground if they can't stop you. So here's Brandon Shelton checking back into the Knights huddle. 3rd and 9. They break the huddle. Ball on the Knight 39-yard line. Here's Shelton looking to his left, throws the ball. A little bit low. Devon Jackson couldn't quite bend over far enough to pick that one up. He'd have to do the limbo to get that one.
Yes, he saw him wide open through the middle, so he threw it. Devon Jackson couldn't come up with the catch.
So here the Knights are back to punt. Number 90, Alex Shibik has handled this kick for him. The Cougars got, looks like number 34 back there. Got a flag on the play.
False start.
Too many guys in the huddle, so that's going to be against the Knights, moving them back more.
That's a 5-yard penalty on Northwest, so it will be 4th and about 14. Here's Alex Shibik, a senior. Back pump formation, snap back.
Shibik's got the ball. He kicks a nice kick. Guy picks it up on the 28-yard line. Dylan Krause making a way for himself, but he's tripped up as he tries to cut it back inside. Looks like the Cougars are set up shop on their own 38-yard line.
Yeah, if I was him, I would have kept it to the outside. You had a whole outside open. There's no need to cut it back inside where a whole bunch of traffic is at.
Well, here's Cougars breaking huddle. Looks like they got Cortez McGinnis back there. ML3, that's Melvin Lawson III, number 40. Fakes to give, and now he's rolling to his left. He's looking to throw to somebody, but he tucks it and he's going to run, and he's hauled down. Good play on defense by number 99 for the Knights. Michael Carter, 6'1", 210-pound sophomore.
That's a big sophomore right there.
That's it. Of course, you know, the Knights, they've been, for years now, they've been coming at people in waves. No longer are they the hard days Knights. These Knights are showing up for these games. Okay, so Cougars take the snap, and the Knights are in the backfield, and he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like we had number 58, Principal, on the stop. Michael Smith.
Michael Smith came up with the ball. He's trying to see if they was going to give us a fumble, but was not going to give it.
So that's going to bring it to 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8 now. With Brandon Schoen in there on defense.
Brandon Schoen got a little bit bigger this year.
He sure
he's
did.
a lot more quicker than what he was last year.
There he is, looking to blitz the deal, and he drops back into coverage, and he's running for his life. Michael Carter, but he blocked him in the backfield. Here he comes around in, but he's stuffed. Cortez McGinnis laid the wood to him, knocked him out of bounds. That's going to be, looks like a yard short from here. So 4th down play, we don't know.
He didn't see nobody open. He tried to take it. He took it with his feet.
I give him credit for making the decision to go for it.
Number two versus.
Back deep is junior
So Devin
Devin Schur back deep for the
Schnur back there to handle this kick. Kicks up. Schnur camps out under it at his 21-yard line. He cuts right. Now he moves it up straight ahead. Breaks a few tackles. He's around in, and he's got a good carry up to the Knight 47-yard line.
Yes.
Shaq.
He's seen green light. He's seen the green light, so he had to take it. He said he was not stopping for anything.
It was nice reception of that kick. Set up a couple blocks early, and by being decisive, he's able to get good yardage out of that.
Yes, good thing he got the ball first before he even took off running. It's raining out here. The ball is slippery, so you know you got to take care of the ball before you take off running.
1st and 10 for Northwest on their own 47-yard line. Edgewood leads 7-0.
So the Knights will start this thing 1st and 10 on their 47. And looks like we got officials calling timeout. Okay, here we go.
Young sophomore quarterback.
In motion is Devon Jackson. Throwing deep over the middle.
Wide open and a little bit low.
Number 18, incomplete to Darius Hayes Carew.
Darius Hayes is wide open. If he had caught that ball, he would have been 6 right there.
Wide. That was a touchdown.
It's the thing where now we got 2nd and 10, 6:21 left to go in the first quarter. Coach Mahan sends the play in.
The nearest Edgewood defender.
Yeah, we tried to run with him, but well,
Brandon Shelton breaks the huddle.
You got to run with him. Ball is on the Northwest 47.
Got
second down,
Devon
10,
Jackson.
sophomore quarterback.
Twins both sides. He's back looking deep again over the middle, and he throws the ball. It looks like the guy got there a little bit early
Pass
on Hayes
interference.
Carew.
Pass interference, but the
Pass
good thing is the wide receiver's there to catch the ball right
And that
there.
ball was still caught. It's a nice catch that guy made, even though
second offensive wide receiver there.
first and 10. The Knights, their mascot, Mr. Show Enough Knight down there,
Sophomores throwing that ball deep over
imploring the crowd. Looks like we don't have that many Knight fans here. More Edgewood people here.
Northwest Knights. Edgewood leads this game 7-6.
Okay, so the Knights break the huddle.
In the first. Here's that
Brandon
quarterback,
Shelton.
Brandon Shelton. Takes the
Devon Jackson in motion. He fakes to give to Jackson, and they are waiting for him, and he's stuck. Multiple tacklers on the Cougars. Looks like number 48 was in on the party for him.
Yes.
That's Cole Smith.
If he had handed the ball off to Devon Jackson would have been 6 points right there. He had the whole outside hold a bunch of blockers right there too. He would have been gone.
He'd have been moving it down the highway.
Ball's on the edge.
So we got Knights breaking the huddle.
Second down, about 13.
He's got number 33 back there with him. Devontae Faulkner. He's still looking to throw deep over the middle, and that ball's caught by Darius Hayes Carew. Nice catch. And he's going to have the Knights setting them sharp on the Cougar 3-yard line.
He dove out there for that one.
Yes, he did, and that's good protection afforded to him by the Knight offensive line. That pass took a while to develop, but give him credit.
Edgewood 3.
I guess the Knights might go out of identity a little bit throwing these deep balls. But number 33, Devontae Faulkner, he didn't get that handoff, but he gets in the game some, and I like the way this Devontae Faulkner carries himself for the Knights.
Yes. And also the quarterback tried to quarterback sneak up in the middle. Push it to the 1-yard line.
Second down, ball on the 1.
Second down and goal.
So here's
On the Edgewood 1. 7-0 Edgewood.
Brandon Shelton back in the huddle.
See what he do this time.
Got Devon Jackson and Schnurr split left.
Quarterback sneak again.
Sneak again. And that is
Touchdown.
signaled as a touchdown. Took a while, but fortunately for the Knights, they get their touchdown. Now it's up to them to kick this extra point. Tie it up here. So it looks like, what are they going to do? Throw? I mean, you figured usually Corey McGinnis gets a lot of carries, but they're trying to throw heavy tonight. Throw the hole. Is it going to work? He's going to have to try to run for it. Schnurr throws it away, but that's intercepted. So the 2-point conversion is it ended up, but either way, the Knights find themselves on the short end.
It was a bad snap. Couldn't get the hold down.
7-6 score. Couldn't get the hold down, and so that leaves an interesting situation for later on. But Shaq, this is 2 nights in a row. The Knights and the Cougars have played one another.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of that game last night till Mr. Sandman caught up to me, but looks like it was the UCF Central Florida Knights against the Brigham Young Cougars, and here's history repeating itself again, the Knights and the Cougars.
Yeah, just hope it don't end up in OT.
Just hope it ends up with the Knights winning again, though.
Yeah, without the OT.
Getting ready to pick off. The ball spotted on the Northwest 40 with 4:02 to go in the first quarter. And Edgewood
But it's going to be interesting to see how the Knights come back from missing this extra point. They always seem to rear their ugly head in these ball games, Shaq.
that sophomore quarterback just firing that ball.
So here's number 90,
Here's the kick by
Alex Shibik. Missed that ball, he shanked it, and
It's on the ground.
it's out. And looks like the Cougars recovered that ball, but
We got the ball
here
there.
you see on the replay
Yes.
where
He must slip. He slipped a little bit and missed the ball.
Edgewood 48, good field position.
this is where the Edgewood Cougars are going to set up shop on their own 48-yard line.
It didn't look like an onside kick, but who knows?
I don't think that was onside kick. So here the Cougars break the huddle. Trace Reynolds
Here's Trace in the pistol. Drew, we got to run the ball. We need this game.
back there. Snap, he turns and gives inside, and that's good yardage these guys getting against the Knight defense.
He had a couple guys moving around. Northwest got confused there for a second. Didn't know who had the ball.
Thomas Lindsay, here we go again.
He picks up about 5, maybe 6.
That is Thomas, and I don't know.
The Knights, of course, we have this steady rain,
Good job by that left side.
steady drizzle coming down. And of course, that's what you find this time of year.
Second down 5 for the Cougars. Here's Trace.
Oh, here's Trace Reynolds. He gives to number 29, sweeping around right in. He knows he's in there for a good pickup.
2 yards.
So that'll bring it to third down. Looks like about 3.
He cut that ball back in the linebacker's field, so it's a big third down. Third down and 3.
So, Shaq, how do you think the Knights going to fare without Shane Baldwin in this contest?
Well, from looking at it right now, look like the Cougars are keeping the ball on the ground. So either it could be a lot worse than what it is right now. Shane Baldwin could be picking off balls right now, taking them to the end zone. But you know, Shane Baldwin's out, maybe for a good cause. You never know. Maybe hurt for real hurt. So it's good that the Knights are holding them out for the day.
That's right. You know, you can't do like the University of Michigan, stick somebody in there or their head rattled. So it's going to be fourth down. Looks like fourth and a yard. They're calling it 2. Cougars are going to go for it. They might as well go for it. There's no sense in trying to draw them offside. Here's Trace under center. We got a whistle. They were trying to draw them offside, so when they couldn't, they had to call timeout. Here's Coach Mahan running out on the field, encouraging his troop. There's James Dean looking at Coach Mahan saying, I got you, Coach.
Yeah, all you got to know, just hold your water. Just hold it. And when it's time to go, just go.
So 2:12 left to go in the first quarter. So the Knights are in their defensive huddle getting the instructions from Coach Mahan about what they need to do to go in here.
Yes. Coach Mahan's not going to tell these boys wrong. He's going to tell them the smart things to do and what's the good things to do.
So, you know, he could be proud of his work with the team in his second year. So we got a guy in motion, turn and give, and that's straight up the middle for the Cougars, and he's been picked up yardage down to the Knight 35-yard line.
Northwest was gambling. They thought it was going to be the quarterback run.
Yeah, this replay.
They thought it was the quarterback run, but actually he handed it out to the running back.
They seem like they're taking opposite paths in this rain. The Cougars are keeping it on the ground, and the Knights seem to want to put it up in the air. In motion, the give inside, he breaks it loose. caught in the backfield by a Knight defender. That's good work by number 58 for the Knights on that. That's Michael Smith, 5'10", 200-pound senior.
Second down and 9. Yeah, we tried to cut that back.
So here the Cougars break the huddle. That's a big dude on the Cougars, number 67. He looks like there's the give outside right in, and he's muscling, but Knight defense won't let him go. We got a Knight kind of coming up, shaking his wrist and hand a little bit on the play. That's number 98.
99.
99. Michael Carter. So in the game for the Knights is number 57 to replace Carter, and that's number 57, Delton Colvert.
Delton reminded me of a Geno Atkins.
Geno Atkins.
Yes, he reminded me of him.
Here we go. Starting the clock with 55 seconds to go in the first quarter.
So here we go. The Cougars man in motion. Fakes to give. Now he's rolling to his left. He's got protection. He's going to pull it down and run for it. And there's Cortez McGinnis with a wrap on him. And then the finishing off touches are laid to him by Brandon Schoen. And they're calling that a first down. The chain gang gets to stepping. 42.1 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Cougars rather running, owning time of possession so far.
Okay, line up and they line up again, and this wing T again.
He's in motion. High snap, but he pulls it in. He's looking around, and Knight defenders are in on him. He throws it away, and out of bounds, incomplete.
You have to hurry and get his wide receiver. Have to hurry and get over there because they've been attention to grounding.
Oh, that's 12.8 seconds left to go in the quarter. Brandon Schoen was in there helping this guy make his decision that it was time to get that ball thrown away.
12 seconds to go in the quarter. Edgewood leads 7-6.
But Edgewood seems to be playing good team spirit ball. Everybody knowing kind of what to add to the concoction. And this figures to be a good game all four quarters. There's the handoff, and
Number 16.
number 16 carrying that ball for the
No, number 16 stopped them.
excuse me, number 16 on the stop for the Knights. That's Larry Bruce, 6 foot, 172-pound junior. So that's the end of the first quarter, where we find the score, the visiting Edgewood Cougars 7 and the Northwest Knights 6. So as the teams exchange ends of the field here, looking at these stats, I'm trying to figure out rushing stats-wise. We see where Corey McGinnis has a 6.3 yard average. Devon Jackson has a 7.1 yard average. Corey McGinnis has 71 carries. Devon Jackson 43 carries. But it just seems like they could do business if they just keep that ball on the ground. They could probably wear these guys out a little bit.
Yeah. Corey McGinnis. Corey McGinnis. He reminded me of one of them running backs that's real powerful, like Trent Richardson, or Hill from the Bengals.
And he's steady. I mean, he's good control of the ball. I don't think he lays it around too much. Before they start this thing off, we want to remind our viewers, anyone who wants to volunteer and donate some of their time to help the efforts of these young people playing high school OHSAA sports. Call 825-2429. Waycross Media could use you. So here we go. Cougars run that ball up the middle. Looks like they're going to be short. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down to 6.
4th and 6.
Look like they're going for it.
Northwest, about the 17-yard line.
So it looks like the Cougars are going to go for it. So this is a fork in the road, or stick a fork in them over here for them.
Tanner Wright's in the game wing. Here's Trace in the pistol.
Trace Reynolds fakes to give. He's rolling to his right. He's being chased. He's running toward the sideline, and he's going to be nailed by Cortez McGinnis. Cortez McGinnis so far, Shaq, is playing a heck of a game for the Knights.
Yes. He's coming around, laying the hammer down on everything he see.
That's right. Now, Cortez McGinnis and Corey McGinnis are brothers?
Yeah, they are brothers. Came up short.
Turnover on down, so the Knights were able to hold, and now they're going to start their drive from deep in their own territory.
So Northwest holds, and they take over here.
They're going to have to probably put this ball in either Devon Jackson's midsection, Corey McGinnis, Devontae Faulkner, but they need to run this ball.
Leave the ball on the ground, give it to Corey McGinnis. He's gonna get you some yards.
That's right.
Also, Jackson, he's gonna give you yards too.
That's right. Give straight to McGinnis. And he's in there twisting around, but he's going to be brought down after a short gain, probably about 4-yard pickup.
It's about a 3-yard gain there. Who got that tackle? No, I did not.
Ball's on the 19-yard line.
Tanner Wright. 2nd down and 7.
Brandon Shelton checks back into the huddle with the play.
Under 11 minutes to go and a half. Edgewood leads this game 7-6. Young sophomore quarterback.
Oh, the Knights.
Brandon Shelton.
Twins.
Takes snap.
Devon Jackson in motion to give us to Jackson around right in. And he can't get too much room over there, and he's out of bounds, looks like, after picking up about 2 yards.
Yes. Devon Jackson, he's like a lightning bolt. Once you see him, he's gone.
Yeah, they're going to have to find ways to get the ball to him. Short pass in the flat, maybe somewhere out in space where he can make people miss.
Ball is on the edge, or on the northwest 20-yard line, looks like. They got to get to about the 25.
So here they break the huddle.
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Brandon Shelton's in the pistol. 3rd down 5. Huge play.
Brandon Shelton, he's got,
He's going
going to throw, and he just throws it a little bit behind Darius Hayes-Caruth there. And that's going to be punting time for the Northwest Knights.
So it's incomplete, and it'll be
Just,
5.
they have to get this punt off. And they got to execute a respectable punt so that these guys don't have a real short field.
Is that Devin Shue? Yeah.
Because the Cougars, Shaq, this seems like they can muscle this ball down the field. Kick is up. Catches it on his own 38-yard line, and Knight defenders are waiting for him, although he's able to stay on his feet and get it up to the Knight 44-yard line.
Yeah, the Northwest Knights, they have to come back next, like whenever they play again, they got to learn how to wrap up. You can't let the player run right past you. Because if you let the run right past you, he's in the end zone for 6 points. You got to know how to wrap up.
And I'm sure during the week on film, when Coach Mahan sees that type of activity, he's going to address it in the film room on Monday. So here's Cougars turn and gives number 28, and it's around left in and sticks his nose in there, but Knight defenders are waiting there. That's number 28 carrying that ball.
Look, all he picked up is like 2 yards.
Thomas Lindsay.
So it'll bring up 2nd down and about 9. Drew, we got to run.
Look like number 15 got hurt during pregame.
Number 15, that's Jordan Booker.
16 for the Cougars, that's Seth
Senior, that's rough pill for a senior. So here come the Cougars, man in motion. Fakes to give, and he's rolling. And he's got room to throw, and he throws it, but that ball is going to be incomplete, according to Coach Mahan, indicating that he felt that was incomplete.
Coach Mahan could be a coach and an official tonight.
That's going to bring up third down. Yeah, he was open.
Well, you know, the playoff picture, you know we had a game last night where Mount Healthy Owls, you know, handed Harrison Wildcats their head. And so Mount Healthy Owls are right there neck and neck with the LaSalle Lancers. So here comes the Cougars. Ball's whistle, refs
False start.
legal procedure against the Cougars. So that's going to set them back.
Third and 13 for the Cougars. Third and 13. Now we're going to have to go back with the big wide receivers and get the running backs out. So Edgewood backs out 5. Illegal procedure call.
Edgewood is going to have to figure out a way to, when this guy runs and rolls out, to, you know, make sure guys are getting open, because eventually when he starts pulling this ball in to run for it, you know, night defenders are going to be waiting to stuff him. I don't think he can get the corner like he needs to. Well, here he is rolling right again. And he's being chased, and he throws, and that ball's a little bit low. So that's going to fall incomplete. So it looks like the Cougars are going to have to punt this ball. Number 14, Brandon Schnurr, goes back to receive this kick for the Knights. Excuse me, Devin Schnurr.
Devin Schnurr. He's lightning. He's like lightning. And when he get the ball, he's gone. Just like the last punt. He got up to got his team in a good field position to make it, to bring up the touchdown.
Yeah, he reminds me a lot of Mr. Snow that they had last year. Here's the kick, and it's up. In over in, it's going to hit. It's going to take a neutral bounce there and lay up about the 28-yard line of the Knights. 8:41 left to go in the half here, and score 7-6. Favor the Cougars. Looks like so here come the Northwest Knights coming on the field. The officials covering the ball, keeping it dry for them best they can. Okay, so it looks like the Knights have number 72 at center. And that's Cameron Lifford. Throw. Corey McGinnis makes that reception and gets up to about the 32-yard line of the Knights.
Yes. Brandon was back there. He's seen a couple. He didn't see nobody open. He's seen Corey McGinnis open. So he swung it to him and pick up some good yards.
Brings it to a 2nd and 6 ball on the 32-yard line. Here's Brandon Shelton. Got McGinnis with him. Gives to McGinnis, but the Cougar defense is waiting for him all over the place. We got number 59. That's Colton Runyon. Number 44 in on the stop with him. That's Nathan Bush.
3rd down and 7. Come on, Cougars. Janet Wright in the linebacker. Along with Cole Smith.
3rd down, 7 to go. Knights definitely need to move this ball. They need to pick up a 1st down. There's Brandon Shelton rolling. Screen pass is intercepted by the Cougars. Fortunately for the Knights, Corey McGinnis is able to take him down, but that play fooled no one on the Cougars.
Thought he threw it over the top of the offensive line. He had a blockers. If Corey had got that, Corey had blockers. He would have got the 1st down and even more.
Yeah, he had blockers, but he didn't execute it from the quarterback side. But, you know, this is where the Knight defense is going to have to stiffen here.
7:13 to go in the half, 7-6. We need a good positive play on 1st down.
So here come the Cougars breaking their huddle.
Ball was on the Northwest 22. He played this whole game.
Trace Reynolds. Got the snap, turns and gives. He's run right in, number 29. And Knight defenders meeting him hard at the 20-yard line. Devon Garrett, number 29, carrying a lot of mail for the Cougars tonight.
Yes. The Northwest defense is sticking up and holding their ground. They're not letting them run no more. The first quarter, they let them run. They get to the sidelines, talk to the coach. The coach told them no more.
Okay, so here's the Cougars. Give inside again off left tackle, and that ball's going to get down to about the 19-yard line for the Cougars.
So it's going to bring up third down and a long 6.
Third down play. 6:23 left to go in the half.
Steady rain since the game started here.
Just enough to be annoying.
So here come the Cougars breaking this huddle.
This game on the northwest end of the field.
Coming up on the ball.
Here's Trace.
Trace Reynolds.
Back there to Coach Rams.
He's looking to throw all the way on this one. He's looking left, and here they come in, but he breaks that tackle. Now he's trying to run out of bounds for his life. Ball's thrown incomplete, not out of bounds, into the end zone. So that's going to bring it to 4th down. Looks like I see Trace Armstrong. Looks like he's got a little bit of gingerly running, like he's got a little slow hip or something there. They might have hit him. So the Cougars call timeout in order to set up the play call for this important 4th down that they're going to attempt.
Yeah. And this is also just a perfect time for Northwest coaches to talk to the defense and tell them what to do. This is a crucial 4th down right here. You don't want them to put no more points on the board, and you want to come back out here and get the ball back to your offense.
That's right. You know, once again, I want to invite all those out there who watch these games and broadcasts. If there's anyone who wants to donate some time to Waycross Media, bringing these games into your homes and palatial estates, we would welcome you. By donating your time to Waycross, you get that positive spirit flowing. You achieve self-fulfillment and make your dreams come true. So here we are, Trace Armstrong. He's rolling to his left. He's got guys. He's throwing back to his right, and that play is going to... I don't know. We're going to have a close call. No, it's going to be marked short. He's going to be marked short at about a 1-yard line. So we got a replay on this. This is the way they saw that, the way the Knights saw.
Try to jump over the defender, drop the ball.
And Taylor runs that ball down inside the
1
yard.
Boy, I was watching a replay over here.
First and goal.
So it's 1st and goal now for the Cougars, and you know,
Looked like he lost the ball going up.
The Cougars evidently saw Ross do that. Ross did that to him for a touchdown. And here we go at the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown. Edgewood Cougars, 5:43 left to go in the half, and we go up by a score 13-6, pending the outcome of the extra point. So here we go again.
Yes, it's Klaus right at the middle again.
Once you let him in that close, and again, I got to give Edgewood credit. Somebody was watching film because I believe it was the Ross Rams did the same thing to him. Here we go. He's running,
fake,
throwing it, trying to get it back in the end zone, but that's intercepted by the Knights. So it's going to make it 13-6. So we still got this missed extra point looming its ugly head. Of course, fortunately for the Knights, that extra point was missed. So here we are, the Knights special teams unit in the huddle with Coach Mahan. And Shaq, I think they could use a big return on this. If someone's got a big return, this is where they need it.
Northwest just needs to kick it to second gear and let it go, and just go. They still look like they stuck in first gear right now.
You know, the coaching staff feels that this is a faster field where they can utilize their speed better than they can on their home turf down there. But so far tonight, I don't see any indication of that.
Jackson back. That's the sprinter. Yes, sir. Well, you do not kick the ball to that cat.
So here,
Fastest kid in this league.
the Cougars looking to step off into this kick.
If you don't believe us, go to a track meet. You can barely see it.
Here's a freshman again. What's his name?
Julian Pletz.
Here we go. This kick is going to be up and off.
Great job.
Brandon Schnurr is going to have to run this thing down.
Wow.
Picks it up on the 3-yard line. Now he turns north with it, but he's going to be met up by the Cougar defense.
If I was him, I would have let that ball roll into the end zone. Let it be a touchback. Bring it out to the 20-yard line. You were forcing your team to put it on the 15-yard line now. That's really hurting your offense too, hurting your team.
He should have been. He's been returning kicks for the Knights. He should have known the difference of what that ball was going to do, but it's going to have to be up to the Knight offense to dig their way out of this hole here.
Yes.
Like I said, if I was him, I would start handing the ball to somebody on a regular basis.
Change up your quarterback or something. I mean, the quarterback's not really doing bad.
Here he's going to run it himself, but they are waiting for him. He's hit hard as he muscles his way up to the 20-yard line on that.
Talk to your offense, tell them, listen, this is the time that you really need to put. We got 5 minutes and 21 seconds left in the game. This is where we need to put points on the board. Look like the coach is right now talking to his defense right now on the sidelines right now.
He's really changed that.
So Brandon Shelton in the huddle.
What's really important to hold it down this in the field.
Second down, looks like about 8. Got Corey McGinnis with him. He gives to McGinnis. He runs around right tackle, and he breaks the tackle. Now he's open in the wide open field. Finally hauled down by a Cougar on the Knight 46-yard line. Good play. This is where, again, they should have stuck to this. Here we see McGinnis muscling his way in there. Nice blocks thrown by the offensive line. Looks like number 73, Noah Wallace, definitely had a good block. 5'10", 240-pound sophomore.
Yes, he had a couple blockers in front of him. Only thing he did is cut back behind him, and that's what got him caught.
That's right. I mean, this is what you need, though. Here comes Devon Jackson in motion. He fakes the give. Now he's looking to throw deep. Brandon Schnurr is overthrown. Oh, that's going to make it 2nd and 10. Looks like he tried to get it all at once. You see on this replay, you know,
yes,
he throws that ball, but
he got a little bit kind of arm on him.
I'd rather see him throwing a pass like that than those screen pass.
Yeah.
But this guy, number 33 right there, he's tough. Devontae Faulkner, 5'10", 200-pound sophomore. There's his handoff. Lucky to get that ball handed off. It's fumbled. Gonna call it down. Yeah, it's too bad. They couldn't have been.
They could have gave more yards than that fumble.
You see here on the replay, you know.
3rd and 7 for your Knights. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line.
For McGinnis, he doesn't mess around. It's like straight north with the ball. Or in this case, west with the ball.
3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7. Ball on the Knight 49-yard line. They haven't been in Cougar territory in a while. Brandon Shelton looking to throw over the middle, and that ball's going to be incomplete. And no flag on the play. There's Hayes Caruth who's trying to lobby, but you know, they're not going to get that call. Just not going to get that call. Now this is where on special teams you can try to make this punt work out for you. You know, execute a good deep punt, cover it, and then play defense. You know, 3:42 left to go in the half.
Alex Sherry back there. He's a soccer player too. He's also got a leg of him too.
Uh-oh. Outside, it looked like the Cougars jumped, but we'll have to let the guys in stripes sort it out.
All starts.
On the Cougars. They're calling it on the Cougars.
Offside, defense. 5-yard penalty. It'll be
So we're going to move
4th and
this
2 for your
ball.
Knights.
It's going to make it 4th and 2.
To the Edgewood.
Bring the
Now
offense
they're in
back out.
Cougar territory.
I would just bring the offense back out if that was there.
The guys, you can tell they want to.
Yep, bring
Yeah,
the
here they
offense
go.
back
They're
out.
going to go for it now.
They bringing the offense out.
So they're going to call timeout. They might as well call timeout. Knights call timeout here to make sure they get this thing on the same page.
Timeout, Northwest.
You know, I just now noticed earlier, number 72 is the center. I don't know what happened to Justin Berquist.
Also, yeah, what happened to him?
He's been the center for what, 3 years now?
Yeah, he was a center for us when I played.
So what, this was his 4th year starting center?
He's a senior this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, this will be his fourth. This will be his
So
fourth.
he started as a freshman at center?
Started, yes.
Well, it's number 72. He's going to get his shot. Cameron Lifford. So we got 4th and 2. Knights are going for it. They got trips left. Devon Jackson goes in motion. He sets up the slot to his right. They're trying to draw him offside, looks like. And if you're going to go for it, just go for it. Back-to-back timeouts by the Knights. It's
Timeout, Northwest.
They were trying to draw him off sides. The Cougars was not going.
It's like, you got to play to cover 4th and 2. I've seen it. I just feel like, you know, to go through that menagerie, they should have just punted.
Punt it from the beginning.
Yeah.
Don't even call timeout. You should just wait and punt it. Yeah, it's 2 yards. Yeah, it's 2 yards.
Because they could have used that to pin empty.
Yeah.
But here we go now, and they're going to kick. And Shivvik's got the ball, and they almost block it. Doesn't get that much of distance on it, but it takes a Northwest bounce, and it's going to roll out or lay up at the 21-yard line.
That right there, using 2 timeouts back to back. That right there, you should have went on from the beginning to punt the ball. Yeah, you draw them offside the first time. You should have went on and punted the second time. There's no need to bring your offense back out here to get more yards and this and that. You should have went on and punt.
I think so. But I'm not a coach. I don't play one on TV.
Coach Mahadi must have see it that way.
Of course, I see Corey McGinnis over there on the sideline, and looks like he's anxious to get back in there. So here we go. The Cougars first down. They give. Number 21 runs around left end, and he's thrown out of bounds on his own 26-yard line. Looks like the Knight defense. You know, we see James Dean and number 4 on that stop, Peyton Brown. So here we see the Cougars break the huddle again.
You know,
2nd and 5.
One thing I have not seen, I haven't seen Shane Bowler on the sidelines. So there maybe he's on the field. Haven't seen him on the sidelines not once.
Well, he must be in street clothes because wasn't he in street clothes?
Yeah, he was in street
before
clothes in the beginning of the game, but there's not. I don't see him on the sideline.
3rd and 4 for Edgewood.
He could be down to the snack stand getting him a hoagie. Shane Baldwin says, if I'm not in the game, that don't mean I'm not getting hungry. Okay, so here's the Cougars back. Turn and give to number
Hand off
28,
again.
and Knight defenders are waiting for him and stick him good. It's going to bring up the 4th down.
There they go, going to punt again.
It's going to be a 4th and about. They're calling 4th and 5, and it looks like 3 from here.
Timeout. Northwest.
Yeah, this is where the Knights in their blue oyster cult uniforms, they're going to have to issue some dominance and submission on these guys. 2:22 left to go in the half, but something tells me, I mean, the last time I saw the Knights play was the game where they beat Ross. Of course, since then we know they had their head handed to them by LaSalle, and Tecumseh beat them. But they should be ready to get back on the winning ways now. That guy in Tecumseh, that Maurice Thomas, we saw him as a freshman a couple years ago when Northwest went out there, and this kid, Maurice Thomas, it wouldn't surprise me to see him playing on Saturday somewhere. So here we go. The Cougars getting ready to punt this ball. Got Schnurr standing on his own 37-yard line. The kick is off, and it's going to take a nice roll for the Cougars and out of bounds at the Knight 44-yard line. 2:16 left to go in the half.
I think right here, this is where Northwest needs to make the decision to put it in the air or leave it on the ground. You could even do it even both.
I think they should make the decision to keep it on the ground because
they got the speed on the ground.
I think Corey McGinnis' feet are more accurate than Brandon Shelton's arm in this weather. And they seem like they got good traction on this field.
Look like they put Devon Jackson in the backfield with the quarterback.
Here's the swing. Devon Jackson makes the guy miss, and now he's been stepped out of the tackle. He's going down the sideline, and the officials call him out of bounds at the Edgewood Cougar 43-yard line. But that's what I'm talking about for the Knights. Get this guy the ball, Devon Jackson.
Break a couple tackles right there. Slid off a couple.
Nice block thrown for him in there.
Step out right there.
Out of bounds right there.
If he never stepped out of bounds, he had green light all the way down the field.
We'll have to see what the Knights come up with. You know, they got time to still run this ball. Knowing them, they want to throw deep over the middle on this play. That ball is a duck. That's right. Intercepted by the Cougars. And the Knights are fortunate to come up with the tackle. Number 14, Devin Schnurr makes the tackle. Otherwise,
looks like his wide receiver gave up on even trying to get the ball.
Well, the throw wasn't anything to write home about, kind of like a duck. And then Hayes Caruth, you know, he tried to get over there, but 2:01 left to go. It's Campbell, man, in motion. He gives to the motion, man. And, wow, what a stick. And that ball is out. And the Knights come up with that. That was a stick put on that, man.
Who laid the lumber on that one?
Let's see here.
Couldn't see which one was it.
Might have been number 2, Cortez McGinnis.
Yep, it was. Cheering him on the sideline.
Cortez McGinnis, I'll tell you, he's putting the sticks.
He's laying the lumber on everybody today.
Well, you got 1:56 left to go in the half. Number 53 recovered that fumble for the Knights, and that's Andrew Reenan, 5'9", 250 pounds. They call it, and here the guys who get the ball incomplete. It's going to be a penalty on the Knights. 2 men moving in motion at the same time. Here's Devontae Faulkner into the game. This guy, number 33, I don't think these people have much film on this guy, but he's going to run you over if he gets the ball. And I don't see the Knights. I don't know why they don't want to run the ball. So here they go. Devontae Faulkner back there with Brandon Shelton. Snap comes to Shelton. Faulkner's looking, he's got plenty of protection. You're going to have to run for it now, Shelton. Stiff arms this guy, but unfortunately, he can't get much out of that.
He's hurt. He's hurt. Quarterback's hurt.
He's up.
He's up now.
But,
good thing good thing he stepped to that stiff arm out there. He could have picked up a little bit more yards with his arm. If he had threw a more stiff arm a little more earlier and cut it back inside, he had to hold inside to himself.
But he made up his mind to run just a little bit too late. I just think they could have done better. Clock moving, 1:13 left to go in the half.
And the pistol. Timeout.
Timeout. Official timeout just to get something in sync. Brandon Shelton's got Devontae Faulkner back there with him. Going over the middle, that ball should be complete. Darius Hayes-Caruth has that ball. It's going to be a first down. The clock is at 50.8 seconds left to go in the half.
Now you have to hurry up and set the ball and get back on the ball and go again.
The clock is moving now. Looking to throw. Devin Schnurr right through his hands. So 42.8 left to go in the half with that clock stopping at the incomplete pass.
So that'll bring up second 10 on the Edgewood 18.
So here they are on the Edgewood 18-yard line. 42.8 seconds left to go.
Now with 42 seconds to go, Edgewood leads 13-6.
You know, they don't have any timeouts. We'll have to see what happens. Brandon Shelton looking to throw over the middle. Throws the ball in the corner of the end zone. That ball's caught. Just short of the end zone, out of bounds.
But he stepped out, though.
37.4 seconds left to go. And this clock is going to start running as soon as the officials. 4th and 1. This is where you want to give that quarterback sneak. Looks like signal touchdown for Northwest Knights. Brandon Shelton muscles his way in there, twists and turns, and official raises his hands up there and signaling touchdown. So the Knights able to come back here. 34.1 left to go in the half, and Edgewood Cougars leading 13-12, pending the outcome of this extra point.
Yes.
Alex Shivik.
He's finna jump there. He was gonna push it up in there.
And that kick is up, and that kick
no good.
Is no good. So, 34.1 seconds left to go in the half. We find the Knights on the short end of a 13-12 score. 2 missed extra point opportunities for the Knights. So what's going to happen here? Onside kick for the Knights to Shaq?
More likely, you shouldn't. No, Northwest should not kick an onside kick right here. It's too early, too way early in the game right now.
Okay.
Don't gamble your team to kick it onside right now. You just kick it down the field, play good defense. You might get them again to punt the ball again.
The Knights are having trouble in the kicking game this year. You know, I want to just compliment a former Knight ball player. I'm sure you know him. Plays for the Buffalo Bills. He's been shuffled off to Buffalo.
Oh.
And that's Preston Brown. And I'm telling you, he's starting. And he's in the game a lot. I mean, he's in the picture. He's at or near the scene of a lot of tackles. And they like him up there in Buffalo.
Well, like he's hoping this year he'd get MVP of Rookie of the Year or something.
Okay, so here this kick is off. Nice kick. Drives this man back down to his 5-yard line. He's running straight Northwood. He's got a host of blockers, but he muscles into the wedge, and that's where he stopped. It's like he's going to be at about the 4-yard line there.
First and 10.
I think right here, this is where they just need to take a knee and take it to the halftime.
We'll see if that's what they do. Of course, like I think both these teams, I think the Knights know that their playoff chances are very dim now. Looks like they're going to take a knee, and that's going to be it for the first half. As the clock rolls, 22 seconds left to go. And the Knights leaving their bench. As this brings us to the end of the first half of our score is the Cougars 13 and the Northwest Knights 12. Waycross Media will be back with more after halftime.
I began producing and volunteering for Waycross when I was in the 7th grade. Since then, I have produced many programs that have won awards on the local, regional, and even national level.
Waycross Media was the ideal place for me. I just got involved in, as I say, as a hobby and continued on from there.
Anyone with a message that they want to share should come to Waycross, take the classes, and produce their own television show.
High School Athletic Association is about sports, that's obvious. But it's more than just a competition. What we're really about is learning. Young men and young women stretching themselves in pursuit of the ideals that will guide them for a lifetime. It is an important mission, and we share it with schools, families, and communities. As Commissioner of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, I look forward to working with you to help our young people build their futures.
North that we were talking about earlier.
I began producing and volunteering for Waycross when I was in the 7th grade. Since then, I have produced many programs that have won awards on the local, regional, and even national level.
Waycross Media was the ideal place for me. I just got involved in, as I say, as a hobby and continued on from there.
Anyone with a message that they want to share should come to Waycross, take the classes, and produce their own television show.
Athletic facility both inside and out. Information is available at the gate and online at www.buildingterrorot.com.
Welcome to the second half of football action from the Cardinal Cage, where we find the Northwest Knights on the downside of a 13-12 score. Edgewood Cougars come in here, long ride, and they don't want to go home empty-handed, the way it looks to me, Shaq.
Yes. Also, Northwest did come in here looking for a win, coming off of two upset losses to teams. Edgewood coming in here today looking to punch them right in the mouth and take the win from them. But both teams are showing both offense. Offenses are good, defenses are good. So second half should be even better.
That's right. Considering the weather conditions, both teams are doing fairly well. I don't have a full boatload of stats, but I can tell you that this Trace Armstrong is 3 of 8 for 73 yards passing. Brandon Shelton is 6 of 15 with 2 interceptions. Corey McGinnis has carried the ball 3 times for 29 yards. And there's a total rushing yards for Northwest is 13 carries for 52 yards. So these stats that Northwest, I'm sure, isn't used to seeing at halftime.
No.
I just got one score that I was able to hear, and I heard where St. X Bombers 14, LaSalle 0. I don't know how deep in the game that is, but it sounds like LaSalle been reading too many newspapers, and so it looks like we're about to get this game, the second half of this game, jumped off. Do you catch up in any scores about halftime there, Shaq?
Elder was winning. I can't remember who he's playing.
They're playing Moeller. Yeah, Elder and Moeller's playing. But we know the Northwest Knights, they can't throw in the towel. I know things have gone less than ideal for them the past couple of weeks, but, it doesn't get any easier. They got to face Harrison and Mount Healthy before the 14 campaign winds to a conclusion. And Mount Healthy, I saw them a little bit the very first game of the season. Just a lot of speed on that team. And it wouldn't surprise me if the general population of this area is taking them too lightly compared to the Lancers. But we'll see as it unfolds with the 14th campaign. So here we go, the Cougars fixing to kick this ball off to the Knights here to get this second half started. Schnur back there, ball on the ground, up into the hands of Cortez McGinnis, and he's got it around left end, and he's going to be stopped at his own 34-yard line where the Knights will tee it up.
Like they don't want to kick it too deep back there. They know Devon Jackson's are back there, and number 14 is back there. They look like they don't want to kick it back there.
Well, it's a question of picking your poison, because if you want to avoid Devon Jackson by kicking it to Cortez McGinnis, you just stumbled into another can of worms, because Cortez McGinnis is a bad dude.
Yeah, he is.
So here we go. Flag down before the ball gets snapped. It's probably going to be on the Knights. Offsides on the Cougars to get the second half started. 1st and 5 for the Knights. So Brandon Shelton back there. Coach Mahan giving him that play. Corey McGinnis moving around the backfield. In motion, Devon Jackson, he gets the fake, and Brandon Shelton rolls around right in, and he's able to pick up good yardage. Tripped up just short or close. He's got a first down.
Everybody thought that Devon had it, but look back, the quarterback still had the ball.
Using Devon for decoy is very effective. Like you said, they know the potential he has to break it open. So here's Brandon Shelton again. Everybody's looking over. Get the sign from Coach Mahan.
11:27 to go in the clock run in the third. 13-12 Edgewood.
Shelton waiting to snap. He gets it. Gives to McGinnis right through the middle. Runs through that tackle, and he's tripped up by number 34 defending for the Cougars. And that's Dylan Crouch. Nice tackle by Dylan Crouch. Otherwise, McGinnis is standing in the end zone about now.
Whatever Coach Mahan said to the Knights in the locker room is really working right now.
Well, let's hope so, because, again, they need to do what they can against these Cougars. So here's the give to Devon Jackson. He gets a block, and now he's through there, through the alley, and now he's got one man to beat, and he's going to get taken down at the at the Cougar, looks like about 8-yard line. Nice play.
Number 34 saved the touchdown. Saved from being a touchdown right there.
We did that. But it was a nice play call, good execution. Blocks were thrown in a timely way and just made him a seal in the alley. Here's the give to McGinnis. He picks his way in the middle, and he's able to muscle in there. Looks like he's going to be brought down about the, 3-yard line, Shaq?
The 4-yard line.
4-yard line? Okay. So here we see on the replay again, he steps around the tackle and noses straight in there. So, second down. Looks like he's going for the quarterback sneak, but I don't think he got much out of that one.
He got it to the 2-yard line right there.
Third down, this is where you got the score. And we're going to have to see 9:54 left to go in the third quarter here. But Shaq, like you said, Coach Mahan must have lit a fire under him, because they come out here in the second half with some resolve.
Firing at all cylinders.
So they break the huddle. Shelton under center here. Turns and gives to Corey McGinnis, but the Cougar defense is waiting for him, and they shut it down. Cole Smith, one of the defenders, in on that stop for the Cougars.
I think he should have went for it. He should have at least let Devon get the ball again, run out to the outside again.
Well, it looks like they're going to go for a field goal attempt here. This is going to be game implications on this right here. 8:54 left to go in the third quarter. Shivik is going to attempt this field goal. Devin Schnurr is the holder. Here's the snap, puts it down. The kick is no good. So that kick just barely got off the launch pad for the Knights, and they're going to have the only silver lining in that is Cougars are going to start deep in their territory. Start at the 25 rule. Okay, so compared to some of the field position they had, that's still kind of deep. But anyway, the Knights, I don't know about that play call.
Yeah, that play call, it was still out from the beginning. They knew what they was going. They were going to cloud straight up the middle. I think that's what they should have just called out of that play and went to the outside.
There's Trace Armstrong giving a handoff, and it looks like he muscles in there for about a 5-yard carry for the Cougars.
He stopped the entire interior line of the defense is there, but not until we're 5.5 yards deep.
Greg Campbell runs out past the 25. Second down and 5.
Gain of 5 on the play, 2nd and 5 for Edgewood.
On this 2nd and 5, with 8:14 left to go in the third quarter, you know, the Knights need to shut this thing down. Don't let these guys chew up clock and yardage. And here's the give, and he's chewing up yardage, and he's twisting around for a first down into the Knights secondary, where he's going to be stopped at the 38-yard line.
He twisted and wiggled through the line and got through the first down and put his team in good position now. Positive yards, not negative yards.
This is where Knight defenders are going to have to step up one of these nights. So here's the give. Trace Reynolds gives inside again. He muscles Cortez McGinnis trying to get him down. And a host of other Knight tacklers in there helping on the stop. Number 4 helping out on that stop, Peyton Brown.
Peyton Brown is holding on.
But this is going to be 2nd down and 2.
3. 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3, okay. So the ref puts the ball down for play. Looks like it fired. No, it's still missed him slightly, but it's let up. There you give. Whistle on the play, so that's going to be against the Cougars. False start legal procedure, so.
5-yard penalty. That'll make it 2nd and 8 for Edgewood. False start at the Edgewood 40-yard line.
I tell you, Shaq, these guys operating too close to midfield. And I'm used to seeing a Knight defender at some point impose their will and turn this whole thing back, shut it down.
Yeah.
So here's Edgewood. Trace Armstrong gets the snap, gives inside. He runs through a host of tacklers. Number 21 for the Cougars, busting through there. That's Drake Campbell. So here we go, 3rd and 3 on their own 45-yard line. 6:09 left to go in the third quarter here. This is where the Cougars need to maintain possession here.
Right up the middle.
He's looking to throw to his left now. He's rolling, throwing over the middle. That ball's caught. But it's dropped incomplete. Knight defenders right there on it. Cortez McGinnis and James Dean.
Cortez McGinnis making his name known tonight.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if Cortez McGinnis and Corey McGinnis are brothers. I wonder how things go around the crib and who gets the last pork chop.
Well, we know how that end. Corey will win that battle. He's a big, powerful man right there.
So they're in punting formation. Here's a fakes the punt. Now they're looking to throw the ball, and it's complete, but he's going to be dragged down, and they're not going to be able to pick up that first down. Nice tackle for the Knight defense by number 13, Lloyd Witcher, 5'9", 149-pound junior.
No gain on the play. 1st and 10 for your Knights as Edgewood turns the ball over on downs. Ball spotted at the Edgewood 45-yard line.
So here's where the Knights are getting ready to come out here on offense now, and you know, again, they got to stick to something long enough to score. Something tells me they're going to start throwing the ball again, though.
I don't think there's no need to throw the ball here.
That's what they want to do, over the middle. The pass is batted down. Good defense by the Cougars. You see Shelton back there. He's focusing, he's looking the whole time. He's got to kind of use his eyes to look away some.
Yeah, the defender just got up there and tipped the ball. So it'll be an incompletion.
That's right. So somebody's going to have to cut these guys. Of course, I believe that was a linebacker that made that block that pass. 2nd and 10. Here's Blake Shelton. He's got Corey McGinnis back there with him. Devon Jackson in motion, and he gets the fakes to give to Jackson, and Shelton's busting his way in there. He's got first down yardage.
Using Devon as a decoy, that really will hurt you right there.
And you see, yeah, a lot of guys went with Devon on that fake.
Sheldon runs for a first down.
Calling it first down, and Shane Gang busier than a one-armed tie-dye t-shirt salesman at Woodstock here. So with 5:41 left to go, the Knights got to figure out a way to get this ball across the goal line. It's like wardrobe malfunction out there. Now they're all straight and ready to bring this play in. Sheldon, excuse me, Shaq, I tell you, they could use you out there, man.
I wish I could suit up one more Friday night.
Here's Shelton throwing over the middle. Devon Jackson's got the ball, and he outruns the man, breaks the tackle, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown for the Northwest Knights. No flags on the field. Celebration in the end zone.
That ball looked like it was been tipped a little bit.
It may have been. You see.
No, not really.
It's a good play all the way. Devon Jackson making his presence known. And looks like with this score at 18-13, Northwest on top, that we go for 2-point conversion here, which is what you might as well do.
In a game like this.
This kicker, you know, he's
missing
been
a lot of
having it
field
his
goals.
way tonight. So, yeah, this is could be a fork in the road or stick a fork in a moment, Jack, because this 2-point conversion, Northwest calls timeout. They want to think it over. So we have to see what the play call is. What do you think the play call will be, Shaq?
More likely, it looks like it's going to be a pass or Devon running to the outside again. Another jet sweep. Or maybe Corey again is might pop fair at the middle again. You never know.
Well, I mean, they already answered the Corey McGinnis up the middle for a 2-point conversion. They answered that correctly. I'm not saying it wouldn't work ever, but I'm ready to give Devon Jackson a chance on a jet sweep, like you said, myself.
Or maybe another fake jet sweep again. Who's the quarterback?
So we'll have to see. He's got him in huddle, Coach Mahan. Looks like they got the special teams in a huddle here, going over what they're going to do. So here we are. Brandon Shelton. He's got Corey McGinnis with him. He's looking to throw. Throws he out in the end zone, and flag on the play. That's right.
Still got it.
That's going to be a penalty on the Edgewood Cougars, the way it looks to me. So that makes the score with that defensive penalty on a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
That makes the score Northwest
Contact
Knights
a little
20.
bit early.
And he still caught that ball.
And he lost the shoe at the end.
Lost the shoe, huh? Who was that caught that ball? Hayes Carew?
Number 14.
Oh, Devin Schnurr caught that ball. That's right, Devin Schnurr. You know, Devin Schnurr, first game of the season, he played quarterback. You know, Devin Schnurr, he reminds me a little bit of Tristan Snow.
Yeah. Still have a little powwow over in the end zone.
Yeah, I see. So here's the Cougars in position to receive this kick by the Knights. And this is where the Knights are going to have to make sure that they keep the hammer down. Don't get too comfortable. Don't get too relaxed.
Defensive penalty is declined. 2-point conversion is good.
I guess the Bengals say, do your job.
Now you are
Let's
Northwest
roar.
20, Edgewood Cougars 13.
So, no, they're going to kick this ball deep as they can. They need to get it to where this guy gets little or no return on this, too. We'll have to see. Here's Shivik. Ready to put this down, teeing it up for this kickoff. Got Devontae Faulkner right there next to him, number 33. Number 40, ML3 on the special teams, and the kick is up and off and in over in. It's going to be caught on the 5-yard line of the Cougars. He brings it straight north.
Ooh.
And he's hit hard and down.
Number 33.
And number 33 on that hit, Devontae Faulkner. Well, that's the guy. He's the guy's just a sophomore. Look at this guy. Oh. See, and they don't have any film on him.
But he got a film. He's got a highlight right there.
Yeah.
He made his name known.
So Edgewood will start it. 1st and 10 on the 20. 4:59 left to go in the third quarter. Trace Reynolds addresses the huddle. Comes out. He's going to be in the pistol. These guys back here with him. Wing T. Fakes the give. He's rolling to his right. He's got a night defender chasing him. Escapes an incomplete pass right through the hands of the intended receiver, number 32, Nate Fryman. So this is where now the Knights got to defend this castle. This is like their home turf now. This is second game they've played here in less than a year.
Another thing I figure out about the offense is when he passes, he also brings a lineman with him, so he has a little bit more blocker.
Yeah. So here come. They've been pretty quiet on defense, and there they shut it down. There's Cortez McGinnis and James Dean combining to put the hurt on this Cougar. We'll see the give, but James Dean there,
number 5,
along
hit
with
him.
Cortez McGinnis. And this James Dean has a cause, and his cause is to put the hurting on these Cougars tonight. Okay, so here's Armstrong, got a man in motion. Fakes the give, rolls to his left. He's looking deep, and he's going to have to pull it down and run for his life. He's got people in the backfield chasing him. James Dean looks like he pulls up. That pass is thrown, but it's going to be short and incomplete.
Flag down.
Flag down, but where that flag is down, and the way that play went, it should end up against the Cougars. We'll have to see the indication. Penalty be declined. Legal shift penalty declined, so looks like the Cougars are going to be kicking this ball. Devin Schnurr, number 14 for the Knights back there.
Whatever Coach Mahan said to these boys in the locker room, they show is coming out here and showing it.
There you go, and that's the way it should be. Whatever he said, it probably involved, we're not here to throw in no towels. You know. So here's the snap. The punter has it and kicks it up. Devin Schnurr races to get in front of it, but he's going to have to let it bounce, and it takes a Cougar roll, and it's going to lay up at about the 37-yard line of the Knights here, where they'll put in play with 3:51 left to go in the third quarter.
Seven Hills for their support of Northwest High School and our athletes of the week. The Rosa's Seven Hills is the official neighborhood pizzeria hangout for Northwest High School. And we invite all of our fans to enjoy the great.
I'll tell you, it's like the Northwest crowd just didn't come tonight to this game, and I can't believe the weather. You think some of them are demoralized a little bit, Shaq, or what?
The rain must drew them away, but the rain's slowing down a little here now.
Yeah. So here comes the Knights on offense. We'll have to see how this number 72 works out at center. Cameron Lifford. There's Brandon Shelton. It looks like he better throw it or get out the way. And he's sacked. He's sacked. The Cougar defense, you know, had him like a squirrel. Can't make up his mind out in the middle of the road there on that play.
He should have already threw it off. He had number 14 way down the field.
You know, and see, this is where they should be looking to run the ball to run the clock. I mean, we'll see. Looks like Corey McGinnis is going to get this give. There it is. He gets it. He runs. No?
False start.
False start. Penalty on the play. False start on the Knights. It'll move them back.
Northwest is just shooting itself in the foot right here.
Yes, they are. Because the effects of this can be, you know, punting from deep in their territory and giving these guys a short field. Looks like the Knights are breaking the huddle here. And
this is right here, might be a pass play right here.
2nd and 19. What the give is to McGinnis, and they're waiting for him. He's able to muscle his way for about 3 yards, and you know, have to see.
Big, huge third down. Now we got a hold.
3rd down, 17 on this play. Looks like we got a Knight walking off the field a little bit ginger. That's number 53 coming off. Andrew Reenan.
3rd down, 16.
So the Edgewood Cougars, here's Brandon Shelton back in the huddle. This is where we probably might as well try to get the ball to Devon Jackson.
Get him wide open down the field, throw it straight to him.
This is number 85 in this game, David Martin, split wide. Schnurr in motion. He fakes to give to Schnurr, and he takes it and runs, but he's pulled down. Number 44 on the stop for the Cougars. That's Nathan Bush.
Right.
See here, and you know,
I thought he handed it off to number 14.
He should have, but I don't know. With Shelton running as a runner on that play, I mean. So here we go with the punt. Shibik kicks it up there, high kick, nice deep looking kick, and it's muffed by the receiver, number 34, and he's going to be rudely treated by a host of Knight defenders. That's number 4, Peyton Brown, number 2, Cortez McGinnis. And they get this guy knocked down on his own 30-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot it up. So the Cougars set up shop on their own 30 with 1:18 left to go in the 3rd quarter here.
It looked like he was wanting to run first before he even caught the ball.
Well, it's effective special teams play for the Knights. This is where their defense now. Brandon Schoen, some of these guys got to step up on defense. Close that in a hurry. Very short gain on that play. Number 21, Drake Campbell. Looks like he's able to pick up 4 yards on that play.
Yeah. Ran straight up the middle, had a player to knock a couple of Knights down. Had the green light right down Colerain Avenue.
48 seconds to go in the 3rd. It's the 3rd quarter. Here's Trace.
Here we go. It's probably the last play. Wasn't looking for the snap, but he's able to recover and get the ball. Now he has Knight defenders all over the place, and he's going to be sacked down on his own 15-yard line here. Who did that sack for the Knight defenders? But, James Dean on the sack. That's what his cause is here.
Oh, number 50.
Oh, number 58 on that sack. Michael Smith, 5'10", 200-pound senior. So 6 seconds, so the clock runs down, and that's the end of the third quarter tonight's action. From the cage at Coleraine, and the score is the Northwest Knights 20 and the Edgewood Cougars 13. Northwest Knights pretty happy, but, you know, temper that, you know.
Should not celebrate early. Never celebrate early.
Should never celebrate early.
So this is anybody's game right now.
That's right. And if they don't figure out that they need to start running this clock, I don't know. Yeah, they have to find a way to keep the hammer down, you know, play the kind of night defense that's been getting them through the past few years. 2 or 3 years now, the Knights been playing respectable ball. And at this time, we'd like to ask, and again, anybody listening to these shows, viewing these broadcasts, to donate some of their time to Waycross Media. You could be a camera operator, you could run graphics, instant replay. We see some of our volunteers there. Donate your time. It's a worthy cause. Dial 513-825-2429.
23 yards to go.
So there's a give, and Trace Armstrong's just going to muscle straight ahead, and he'll be stopped for no gain.
Number 99 stopped him.
That's good. Number 99 stepping up to shut that down for the Knights. That's Michael Carter. So 4th down, 24 to go. This is where if the Knights might as well jailbreak this punt attempt.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what they come up with. Here's the snap. He's got it. Nice kick. High kick. Devin Schnurr getting out of the way. The ball's rolling. It's going to roll down to the Knight 40-yard line, where it's going to lay up. The Knights will set up shop on their own 40-yard line with 11:02 left to go in the game.
11:02 to go in the game.
Yeah.
You know, Knights, you know, I'm sure they feel good. This is probably the first time they've been in the lead here in the game in a couple of weeks. But with the remaining schedule they have, you know, they got to hang tough and keep their chin out of their chests because they got a good team. They just got to use it. Shelton gives, but the defense is waiting for Corey McGinnis and is able to take him down for a loss in his own backfield, down at his own 35-yard line.
Yes. They lined up in a different formation this time, and they try to power straight up the middle with this.
So it's going to be 2nd and 15.
It's 21, St. X 21, the Lancers 13, 11:33 to go in the game.
Yeah, LaSalle losing to St. X, and again, they've probably been reading too many newspapers. That ball's complete. And it's going to put the Knight offense back ahead of the sticks. Looks like it's going to make it 3rd and 8. You know, the clock running, 10:04 left to go in the game.
I think the Knights need to go ahead and line back up real quick and throw another play.
You know, and they were doing some of that in the earlier games, you know, up-tempo offense, but today they seem content to just huddle up, you know. So we got Devon Jackson over there in the slot. Timeout called by the Knights.
Corey was in the slot position.
9:35 here left to go in the game, and you know, this is where the Knights have to figure out a way to stay focused Keep their eyes on the prize here.
Northwest cheerleaders are coached by Danny Henry,
Yes.
Anisha Graham, and Randy Newman. Let's hear for those young ladies.
Can't have these Cougars coming in here and doing what Cougars always want to do, digging their claws in on these young Knights.
And just can't let Northwest Knights cannot let this be your third upset loss.
They can't. I mean, you can see the effects on the crowd of their, situation. I know they are used to having more of their fans at a game. This looks like a crowd for a night game 8 years ago. Whoops, I didn't mean to swear at nobody 8 years ago from the Knights, but they were the hard days Knights back then. Okay, so here we are. 3rd and 8. Shelton kicks the man in motion. He's looking to throw. They're going to get in on him. He better throw it away. They're going to have a hard time sorting out what happened there. It looked like his arm was in motion, but they're looking like they want to call it a fumble. Fumble, and Edgewood recovers.
There's no need. He should never threw it away.
Yeah, I mean,
You should have took the sack and the punt.
yeah, and we see on the replay that once he eluded that first would-be tackler, he should have threw it away. But this, he's not the one that called that play. I mean, so the Edgewood Cougars will take over on the night 42-yard line here. Excuse me, on the night 38-yard line. So the Cougars break the huddle. And Trace Armstrong kicks a man in motion. And he's rolling to his right. Throws his ball, and it's incomplete. Little floater, and he just couldn't quite get it to Mr. number 14 there. That's White Ross. Flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be against the Northwest bench. And unfortunately, the official is indicating that Coach Mahan has evidently been bad. So that's a critical flag, and they had him stopped on that down, and now they're going to get some yardage, and this ref is still going at it with Coach Mahan. And wow. So that was what the warning, sideline warning. But both these teams, I mean, in the case of the Cougars, I can see why they're throwing, but the Knights shouldn't be throwing the ball no more. And he's going to be stuffed for no gain there by the Knight defense. They were waiting on him. Brandon Schoen there, James Dean up in there, number 16 for the Knights in there, Larry Bruce.
3rd and 9, ball spotted at the Northwest 37-yard line.
Stop, no gain.
That's where the Knights is just going to have to put some dominance and submission on these guys.
Northwest Knights is holding their water, firing right after.
Man in motion, fakes to give, he's rolling to his right. That pass is complete. Oh, they call that incomplete, must be out of bounds.
4th and 9.
So it'll be 4th and 9. It's going to have to, the Cougars are going to have to go for it here. Nice block put on number 58 there. Michael Smith. Cougars are going to punt. That's easy. This is where the Cougars are probably looking to make this punt work for them by pinning the Knights deep. Low line drive kick almost hits a Knight in the head, and the ball picked up at the 2-yard line by Brendan Schnurr. Devin Schnurr breaks the tackle now. He's around in. It looks like he's going to be out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. And he's down. He's on his own. He's down on the ground. Looks like he's some kind of hitching his giddy up over there in some kind of anguish. Yeah, it looks like it's cramp.
We'll drag him off onto our sideline so we can stretch him and get the game going.
Northwest takes over
So
here
here,
with 8:31 to go and the lead, 20-3.
Right there, he should have let that bounce in the end zone. That'd been a touchback right there.
yeah, they've had some special teams questionable decisions, but if they could just, yeah, he pulled up.
There's timeout for an injury on the field. If you just joined us, there's 8:31 to go in the ball game. And the
Looks
Northwest
like,
Knights at 3-3.
so we got any more scores that you know about from these games?
No,
Shop Pods IGA,
not that
your
I
friendly
know
neighborhood
of.
store and a proud sponsor of the Edgewood Cougars.
So now tomorrow we'll be at Winton Woods, Frederick Field, covering the Winton Woods Rockbridge, Missouri game. Team coming in from the show, is it Missouri or Missouri? Is it Louisville or Louisville? But they're coming in from the show me state, and they're coming a long way. And they're coming that far. They're not coming that far to just show up. So Winton Woods Warriors, you're going to have a game, I'm sure. But I'm sure Winton Woods Warriors are up to the task. But we will be there to cover the affair.
They've given up 3 really big plays in this game. They all come back to bite us. 2 deep passes over the middle and then a little swing pass to that state champion.
So it looks like the rain has subsisted quite a bit now. And Devin Schnurr, he's coming off the field with a lot of hitch in his giddy up there. We'll have to see what kind of play calls that the Knight offense intends to come at these Cougars with. Of course, we know the Knights and the Cougars played last night, but we do want some of the history to repeat itself, but not all. So here's the Knights. Brandon Shelton back there. He gives to Jackson. He steps over a tackle. Little gain on the play. Looks like he's picked up about 2 yards. So keeps the clock running. 8:16 left to go. So Knights, Brandon Shelton checks back into the huddle with the play. Cougar defense looking, and I hope that they don't have any plans of that screen pass in this situation. You know,
Northwest got 2 cramped players on 7.
That ball's complete over here by Darius Hayes Caruth, and he's muscling, but the ball is out. We don't know who's got it. It might have been a Knight there was the first one down on it, but it's definitely out. And the Knights able to recover that fumble. And, you know, I don't blame Hayes Caruth. He was fighting for that extra yardage to get the first down.
Trying to do so much things with the ball. You make sure you cover the ball up and then run with it.
It just got up where he was carrying it like, Brandon Shelton back into the huddle. 7:25 left to go in the game. So it's going to be 3rd down here, though he was just short with the fumble. That put him short of the first down. So this is going to be an interesting play call. McGinnis muscles in there for the first down. You know, he waited long enough for that block to get thrown, and then he darted right around that block and in for the first down.
The Cougars are tackling Corey McGinnis up high. He's a big, powerful man. He run up high. So you have to tackle him down low.
That's right. I mean, they had the solution for him. I have to give it to him on that 2-point conversion play. They had the solution on that play. So here, the Knights break the huddle. Brandon Shelton got Corey McGinnis back there with him. Give to McGinnis. He twists in there for a couple of yards maybe, and the Cougar defense all over him there. Looks like I see the usual suspects on that Cougar defense. It's number 44, Nathan Bush, is one of the guys in there on him, giving a good account of himself.
Now he's talking. 2nd down 10.
So we got a 2nd and 10 play coming up. Clock still moving. Brandon Shelton into the huddle. This is where you have to Get as many yards as you can. Get this ball out of your deep territory.
Big play, middle. Right there, get him.
There's the give.
Nathan Bush again. And Jimmy Caruso.
Looks like McGinnis able to muscle his way for a short gain. Main thing now is maintain possession of that football. Don't lay it out on the rug. And
I think right here, this is where we might see Devon Jackson right here.
yeah, they're going to have to. I'm sure they're going to try to do something to keep this ball and this clock running. So, but I'm sure the Cougars are aware if Devon Jackson makes a move, and here they are looking to throw to him. He was wide open. Yeah, that ball almost intercepted. Number 34 let it in and out of his hands. Dylan Crouch. And he was going to throw to Jackson, and he waited too long, and then he threw it anyway. And the window had closed. But this is where now your special teams has to execute a nice punt here. So, number 90, Alex Shivik, 5'8", 200-pound senior. There's the snap. He's got it. Kick is up, nearly blocked, but he's got it off, and it's going to hit. ML3, get out the way. And that ball is going to lay up on the Cougar 35-yard line.
All right, this is where the Northwest Knights needs to stop him here.
Yep. And they almost got that ball, but to Shivik's credit, he was just able to get that ball off. You know, Shivik doesn't necessarily look nimble, but he's nimble enough if he got that kick off, because they were on it. Well, here we go. Cougars breaking the huddle. 5:06 left to go in the game.
And this is right here where the Northwest defense needs to stop every run, every pass. Need to get back in the backfield and get the quarterback before he even gets started.
Well, I'd be watching that play where they do the misdirection. Well, there's the give. Armstrong rolling to his left, and he is hit. And that ball is caught.
He caught it!
Zach Smith catches that ball on the Knight 35-yard line, but Armstrong took a hit on that play. Who was that come in there and hit him? Stands in there and wow.
Number 2.
Cortez McGinnis. But again, you know that the Cougars are going to try to throw.
Yeah.
So we see there 4:37 left to go in the game. 1st and 10 now for the Cougars. 35-yard line of the Knights. Their defense is going to have to stand tall. Turn, fakes the give, reverse. His number 8's guard is looking to throw, but he's probably going to pull it down and run, and runs right past James Dean. He's running through the Knight defense. And he's finally tackled on the play by number 16 for the Knights, makes the tackle, and thankfully Larry Bruce makes the stop. So the Cougars come up with a new page in their playbook, and it's caught the Knight defense unawares as to what the deal was, and now here they are, find themselves on the Knight 14-yard line here. 1st and 10. Man in motion. He gives to the man in motion. In the backfield, number 58 for the Knights, making a nice play on defense for him. That's Michael Smith.
Northwest defense right there. Stop him right there.
Okay, so the clock is moving here. But it doesn't matter about the clock at this stage. Here, we're in a stage where you got to make the stop. Here comes the Cougars making subs, man in motion. Here's Armstrong. Rolling. There's a guy's wide open, but he overshoots him. So that ball lands incomplete. 3:16 left to go in the game here. So that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
That's right, all drill line, buy one, get one free while they last after concession stand.
Look like they're getting number 9 warmed up. Look like he's going to take care of the offense right here on the sidelines.
At least we got everybody right. Throw that ball in the end zone again. Throw it to the end zone. Where's Sweet Baby Tanner? Come on. Baby Tanner sauce here. Throw it to the end zone.
Okay, so here we go, 3rd and 10. Here's Trace Armstrong, completes the pass, and it's got fumbled, ball's fumbled out of bounds.
First and goal from the 1. 2.
We're gonna have to, officials gonna have to decide where that ball located itself as it was rolling out of bounds here, and see what he did. No, that ball's fumbled in the field of play, about the 4-yard line. First and goal for the Cougars. They break the huddle here.
Northwest Knights is just stop here, straight up the middle.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown for the Cougars here. And there's joy at Edgewood. Trenton over that touchdown score. So the score here is 20-19. This is it.
Going for 2 here.
There's no, I don't blame them for going for 2. No, they're going to try to kick it. With the condition.
Watch the fake.
No, I don't think they're going to fake. Because here we go, man, on the field. Something isn't going to go here. Something's not going to be called. The kick was no good, and the penalty will be declined.
Oh, my goodness.
The Cougars had a procedure, so they're going to penalize the Cougars appropriate yardage, and they're going to try to kick this thing again. Well, they can't go for 2 now. Well, they can, but it'll bankrupt them. Okay, so Trace Armstrong going to be the holder. And see what happens on this. Hold is down, kick is up, and this kick is good. This kick is good, and now this game is tied at 20 with 3:08 left to go in the game. The Cougars, number 22, Zach Smith, kicks that ball straight through the uprights. So now the Knights have to figure out how they're going to answer.
So it's all tied up with 3 minutes to go in the 4th.
This game is potentially going to a similar conclusion as the game between the Knights and the Cougars 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. You think the Cougars are trying onside kick or something here?
They probably will. Never know.
So they got Devon Jackson back. They might not want to let the Knights have this ball. So here we go. Knights get the Cougars setting up to kick this ball up. Devon Jackson back there waiting to kick. Kick is up. Looks like Devon Jackson's going to scoop it up on his 18. That's not the one. He's in there. Nice yardage. He's going to be down. Number 85 carrying that ball for the Knights. That's David Martin. Looks like he's going to have nice return. Looks like they're going to put this ball down and play on the, 38-yard, 43-yard line. Okay, looks like it's going to be play on a 38-yard line. Okay, so we'll have to see what they come up with. Let's watch the penalties, whatever you do.
Wait. Devon is in the backfield taking the snap.
Wildcat snap to Devon Jackson back there. He's going to run to his right. Nice block. He runs straight north with it, breaks a couple tackles, and he's almost to the 50-yard line. Looks like they're going to have him down at the Knight 47-yard line, close to first down.
There we go again. Devon back there again.
No huddle. Devon Jackson back there again. And he's going to take it. Stiff arms the guy, and he's around right in. And looks like he's out of bounds after picking up a first down for the Knights. Looks like he's going to be at the 49-yard line of the Cougars with this ball.
It's like Devon Jackson now is being the quarterback.
Looks like there's 2:36 left to go in the affair.
So it goes to the Edgewood 49. They're in the Wildcat with Devon Jackson. They're running the wide side of the field now.
So here we go. Jackson running left, and he's outrun a guy here, and he's running straight through it. He's got a first down, and no flags on the field.
Devon Jackson's running real hard now. He's running like he has a track meet right now.
That's right. So the Knights got something going here.
They like what Devon Jackson is doing. They're keeping him out there as a quarterback right now.
Yeah, that's Wildcat, and he's got this time now that he's got. That's right. Give it to McGinnis on that one, but they're waiting for McGinnis, and they put a stop to his muscle at about the 1 yard gain. Maybe no gain on the play. Second down. Second and 9. Clock running. 1:55 left to go in the game. But what are they doing? They got to get this thing moving because they're not going to be able to kick a field goal. Okay, so with Devon Jackson as a Wildcat, they know what's coming. Gets around right in, runs it in there, but he's stopped by the Cougar defense. Nice tackle on defense by the Cougars. Number 12 makes that tackle for
Clock still running. Devon Jackson, he wanted the end zone. He asking for the end zone right here.
Number 12, Tanner Wright, making that stop for the Cougars. And 1:16, the clock's still rolling. And it seems like they're just letting time get away here. 1:10.
Number 14 is back as the quarterback.
I know at some point they're going to probably throw, and it's not going to be. That's Devin Schnurr at quarterback now. He's looking to throw, and he might as well take off. They got him sacked. So 52 seconds left to go in the game. Devin Schnurr, if they brought him in there to do something, I don't think that's what they had in mind.
Timeout, Northwest.
I just figured, sure, when you bring Schnurr in the game, so he's going to throw, but throw it then.
He should have kept Devon back there as a quarterback. He was just picking up yards after yards on there. He's cramped up again. Number 14 is cramped up again.
I don't know how many chances we have this ball game.
Well, Devin Schnurr, there he is. Yeah, he's cramped up again. Got to get him some pickle juice. Ain't that what they use in ball playing?
The LaSalle game is tied up with 50 seconds to go in regular. In regular time, it's tied up at 21 apiece.
And LaSalle's tied up.
48 seconds left to go here. What it's going to be.
Well, this is where if you're Northwest, you just have to make sure that you maintain possession of this ball. You know. There's Brandon Shelton. Looks like he's got Devon Jackson in the slot over here. He's probably looking to throw with the heave. Hail Mary heave, and that ball is going to be knocked down by the Edgewood Cougars. They put the stop to that chance. Looks like number 4 in the Cougars put the stop to that. A.J. Alexander.
They took Devon Jackson out the middle.
44 seconds left to go in regulation time.
All of our timeouts.
41 seconds in the ball game. Here comes Tanner Wright.
Well, with this 41 seconds, you never know. They might try something. It's that misdirection that they scored that touchdown.
Yeah, may will.
41 seconds to go in the game. Here's Trace.
They're trying to do something, but it's sacked. Nice play by Northwest defender number 58 there. Michael Smith. Michael Smith I give him a game ball on defense, him along with Cortez McGinnis. I give him a game ball. Yeah, I would. Yeah, they're just going to let this thing go to overtime. And
It looks like they're going to go to overtime. What's
it's the end of regulation.
Just like the game from last night.
Just like the night Cougar game from last night. We just hope it ends up with the same outcome in the end as the clock rolls down to triple zeros and find the score tied 20 apiece between the Knights and the Cougars. But we have the Northwest faithful that have came tonight. They've been shown definitely whale ball game here, but it's not going to be what they need it to be if they don't come out on top in the end.
Yeah.
So we got scores around the area in overtime games. What, LaSalle, are they in overtime now? So we see where some of the stadium crew is getting early start on straightening up the house. I'm sure Coleraine Cardinals want this cage. They don't want any papers in the bottom of their cage, I don't reckon. So Coach Mahan, he's intense. Coach Mahan, I'll give it to him. He's intense.
Yeah, I would.
So here's the captains going out. Looks like the Edgewood Cougars send one man out there, Mr. Number 2, Trace Reynolds. Number 57 for the Knights out there to talk it over will be Dalton Culver. So we'll see what happens. Coin toss.
So it's overtime here, all tied at 20. The 3-3 Northwest Knights.
And it's finally got it to stop raining, it looks like. Well, not
raining hard.
Yeah. No matter what happens, if you're Northwest, you got to recover from this game because you're going to be facing some serious difficulty with the Mount Healthy Owls and the Harrison Wildcats. I have to figure out what these people are going to do. It's a new ball game. Even though they've had success with Devon Jackson in there as the Wildcat, now the Cougars have seen enough of that to where they can defend that. So it looks like Northwest is going to hand the ball on offense first. So here's Devon Jackson. He's straight up the middle with the snap, and he's around the tackler, and he breaks another one, and he's still on his feet down to the Cougars' 6-yard line.
This is what the Knights should have did before the end of the game, before he took the overtime. Kept Devon back there and let him run. What he do best.
Well, by him picking up 14 yards on that play, now it's 1st and 10. They got 4 downs to get 6 yards. Because they're not going to be attempting a field goal, I don't believe.
No. They're looking for the win.
So Jackson, they're cheating. The defense is cheating, and they wait on him, and they're stuffing him on that play for a loss, actually.
Let him run the other way.
We'll have to figure out 2nd down play. And again, you got to maintain possession of this ball. Don't try to fight for extra yards. I have to see. This is the guy, Devontae Faulkner, number 33. This is the guy I'm picking on my fantasy team. They don't have no film on him, Shaq. I'm telling you.
But this might be his luck right here. He might have some film right here.
Yeah. Because somebody's gonna get run over if they try to get in his way. Come on, McGinnis. Knock this guy over, and McGinnis in the touchdown in the end zone for a score. No flags on the play. And we'll have to see what they do with the extra point. This extra point situation this overtime is going to be interesting because I don't think anyone's well, yeah, the Cougars have converted PAT tonight. So I'll tell you something. Over the years, Shaq, I enjoyed the Northwest Knights except for one thing, their fight song.
Yeah.
But
Michigan.
What are you going to do? Yeah. So the Northwest Knights, again, they did all that celebration at the end of the third quarter. Nice block. Who was that to knock that guy?
Ran through him.
And
stay on his feet.
See, that's what Corey McGinnis could have been doing all night.
Yeah.
26-20. The Knights with their first possession in overtime, so Cougars are going to have to answer. Corey McGinnis found his way to the end zone there. And it's good to see him score a touchdown, you know, right off the giddy-up.
So here comes the extra point try. Jackson's back in there.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah, they're going for the... Oh, man, why are they getting cute?
Right, there he goes. There he goes. We got a chance at him. Oh, you can't miss it.
Two-point conversion is nailed by the Knights. Devon Jackson eludes a would-be tackler who busted in the backfield and finds his way to the corner of 145th Street and 7th Avenue. Woo. Look at this. This guy had him dead to rights. He's just not fast enough. Nice block thrown by Cortez McGinnis. That's right. So the Knights, they still have to, you know, play defense here. 28-20, and the Cougars will take the ball here. The Cougars have proven themselves capable of covering this distance already tonight. You know, so. So here we go. Knights got their...
Stop him here on D.
They got their D out there. And looking, just play it straight up. Man in motion. Give, and he stopped. Who was that hit him?
Number 5, stop that.
James Dean. Man. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Number 99, get off the field now. So 2nd and 10. Here come the Cougars. Here's Trace Armstrong. He's fumbled the ball, and that ball is going to be covered.
Northwest got it.
No, it looks like the Cougars was able to get on it. Fortunately for them, it dribbled away from 2 Knight defenders and found its way in the arms of that Cougar. That football, I'm telling you. But they got their work cut out for them now, and it's 3rd and 18. And that's somehow that ball found its way in the arms of that Cougar. Oh, well. 3rd and 19.
This is where they stop him right here.
Looks like the Cougars are going to spread the field. Armstrong rolling to his left, looking to throw. He's got Knight defenders. He's going to have to run for it. He's got a Knight defender dragging him down there in his backfield. So that's a good stop there. It's like that was number 57 on that stop. Nice defense. Those broken plays sometimes There we go. We see him running for his life. Someone just wouldn't let go.
17 for Edgewood. So we have an Edgewood timeout on the field.
So
Again, fans,
Edgewood calls timeout before they run this play here. They want to make sure this is the game on the line here at the Cardinal cage.
This game's going to end up like it was last night. The Knights winning.
The Knights over the Cougars, we're hoping once more. Like I said, Mr. Sandman caught up to me before I could see the conclusion of that game last night.
Mr. Sandman's not going to catch up to you tonight.
He's not going to catch up to me on this one. So, say, we'll have to find out what the Knights are made of here on defense.
There you go. Stop him here, you win the game.
They need to stop. The Cougars need to execute.
He's throwing.
Trace Armstrong looking to throw deep over the middle, and he heaves that ball, and ball's tipped by Knight defenders, falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. The Northwest Knights come in here and redeem themselves for the past couple of weeks of action where they found themselves on the losing end of the score. But tonight, they come in here and find a way to get this victory where they beat the Edgewood Cougars in overtime, 28-20. Now, for all the hardworking assets of Waycross Community Media, we thank you for joining our coverage and invite you to join us tomorrow night at Winton Woods for Winton Woods and Rockbridge, Missouri. So, for my partner, Shaq Montgomery, this is the left-out left-hander. 50-yard line in the rearview mirror, opponent's goal line under a magnifying glass.
Yes, it is.
Copies of this program are available for $20 each. Send program title along with your address and check or money order to Waycross Community Media. Attention Dub Coordinator, 2086 Waycross Road, Forest Park, Ohio 45240. Or buy securely on the web at www.waycross.tv.